Hello dear students. In this video I will continue with the 5th unit probability. Here I will discuss about conditional probability and solve the questions from exercise 12.5 of chapter 12 CBSE class 11 applied mathematics by ML Agarwal. Now before seeing what is conditional probability, we know what is the probability of an occurrence of an event E. We know probability of E, it is nothing but it is the number of outcomes which is favorable to E upon total number of outcomes. That is basically probability of E. Apart from probability of occurrence of a single event, we have seen probability of occurrence of one event or another, E or F, and probability of occurrence of both events E and F. That is probability of E intersection F. Now there are some cases where we need to find the probability of one event given that another event has already occurred. That is, we have to find the probability of E given that F has already occurred. Such a probability is called conditional probability. If E and F are two events associated with the sample space of a random experiment, the conditional probability of E given that F has occurred, it is given by probability of E given F, and it is equal to number of elementary events favorable to E intersection F upon number of elementary events which are favorable to F. Or it is given by probability of E given F. It is equal to probability of E intersection F upon probability of F, where probability of F not equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, then this conditional probability is not defined. So this is with respect to conditional probability. While solving problems, we will understand this concept in a better manner. Now these are the questions from exercise 12.5. The first question: if P of A equal to half, P of B equal to 0, then what can you say about P of A given B? Now we just now saw P of A given B. It is given by P of A intersection B upon P of B, where P of B not equal to 0. But here we can see that P of B is equal to 0. Therefore, P of A given B is not defined. Since P of B equal to 0, P of A given B is not defined. Then moving on to the second subdivision. If A and B are even such that P of A given A equal to P of B given B equal to P of B given A, then show that P of A equal to P of B. Now this is very easy. We know P of A given B, it is P of A intersection B upon P of B. Then P of B given A equal to P of A intersection B upon P of A. Now P of A given B equal to P of B given A implies P of A intersection B upon P of B equal to P of A intersection B upon P of A from 1 and 2. So these two will cancel. So from this we have P of A equal to P of B. So if P of A given B equal to P of B given A, then P of A equal to P of B. Next question: if P of not A equal to 0.7, P of B equal to 0.7 and P of B given A equal to 0.5, then find P of A given B and P of A union B. So P of not A is given. From that let us find P of A. P of not A is 1 minus P of A So from this we have 0.7 equal to 1 minus P of A. So P of A will be 1 minus 0.7, which is 0.3. And P of B given A is given. Now P of B given A, it is equal to P of A intersection B upon P of A. Now let us substitute all the values. P of B given A is 0.5 equal to P of A intersection B upon P of A. P of A is 0.3. This is from 1. So this implies P of A intersection B, it is equal to 0.5 into 0.3. So it is 0.15. So we have found everything, P of A intersection B. Now we can find P of A given B and P of A union B. Now P of A given B, it is equal to P of A intersection B upon P of B. P of A intersection B is 0.15 upon P of B is, it is 0.7. So this is 15 by 70 or 3 by 14. So P of A given B is 3 by 14. And then now let us find P of A union B. P of A union B, we know the formula. P of A union B equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. So this is equal to P of A is 0.3, P of B is 0.7 and P of A intersection B is 0.15. So 0.3 plus 0.7 minus 0.15. So it is 1 minus 0.15, which is 0.85. Next question. It is given compute probability of A given B when P of A equal to 1 by 5, P of B equal to 2 by 5 and P of A union B equal to 3 by 5. So to find P of A given B, we need P of A intersection B and P of B. So P of B is given in the question. Now using this information we can find P of A intersection B. Now P of A union B equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. So P of A union B is given as 3 by 5, P of A is 1 by 5, P of B is 2 by 5 minus P of A intersection B. So this implies P of A intersection B, it is equal to 1 by 5 plus 2 by 5 minus 3 by 5. This is equal to 0. 1 plus 2, 3, 3 minus 3, 0, 0 by 5 is 0. So P of A intersection B is 0. So 1 implies P of A given B, it is equal to 0 by P of B. So 0 by P of B is 0. So this is equal to 0. Next question. A die is thrown twice and the sum of the numbers appearing is observed to be 6. What is the conditional probability that the number 4 has appeared at least once? So here it is given a die is thrown twice and sum of the numbers, it is observed to be 6. We need to find the conditional probability that 4 has appeared once. So the probability that we need to find, that let us take it as A. So let A be the event, 4 has appeared at least once. And what is given, let us take it as B. So let B be the event, sum of numbers is 6. So we need to find probability of A given B. So to find probability of A given B, we need to know A intersection B and probability of B. So here if we take, let A be the event 4 has appeared once, then A is equal to 4 has appeared once means we have 1 4 2 4, then 3 4, then 5 4, 4 4, then 5 4, then 6 4, then 4 1, 4 2, 4 3, 4 5 and 4 6. So in all these outcomes 4 has appeared at least once. So n of A equal to 11. So from here we have probability of A is 11 upon 36. Now B is the event which is getting sum of numbers as 6. So the outcomes favorable to B are 1, 5, 5, 1, then 2, 4, 4, 2 and 3, 3. So we have n of B as 5. Therefore probability of B is 5 by 36. Now to find probability of A given B, we need to find probability of A intersection B. So A intersection B, it is equal to 2, 4 and 4, 2. So A intersection B consists of these two outcomes. So from this we have probability of A intersection B is 2 by 36. Now probability of A given B, it is equal to probability of A intersection B upon probability of B. So it is 2 by 36 upon probability of B is 5 by 36. So this is equal to 2 by 5. So the conditional probability that the number 4 has appeared at least once, given that the sum of numbers appearing is observed to be 6, it is 2 by 5. Next question, a pair of dice is thrown and the sum of the numbers is observed to be even. What is the probability that both dice have come up with even numbers? So here it is given a pair of dice is thrown and it is given the sum of numbers is even. We need to find the probability that both dice have come up with even numbers. So let us take, let A be the event, both dice come up with even numbers, and let B be the event, sum of numbers is even. We need to find probability of A given B. So first let us find probability of A. A is the event, both dice come up with even numbers. So it means A consists of the outcomes 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, then 4, 2, 4, 4, 4, 6, then 6, 2, 6, 4 and 6, 6. So these are the outcomes favorable to A. So n of A, it is equal to 9. Therefore probability of A, it is 9 by 36. Now moving on to the event B. B is the event sum of the numbers is even. So the sum of the numbers is even means it consists of 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 5, because in all these cases the sum of the numbers is even. And then we have 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, like that there are 18 outcomes where the sum of the outcomes is even. Three, 1, 3, 3, 3, 5. In all these cases also the sum of the outcomes it is even. Then 4, 2, 4, 4, 4, 6. Then 5, 1, 5, 3, 5, 5. Then 6, 2, 6, 4 and 6, 6. So in all these cases the sum of the numbers is even. So all these add up to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So n of b is equal to 18. Therefore probability of b, it is 18 by 36. Now let us find A intersection B. A intersection B consists of all those outcomes where both dice come up with even numbers and the sum of the numbers is even. So it consists of again A intersection B is again all these outcomes. So n of A intersection B, it is equal to 9. So A intersection B is equal to A. Therefore n of A intersection B equal to 9. So from this we have probability of A intersection B. It is 9 by 36. So probability of A given B, it is equal to probability of A intersection B upon probability of B. So probability of A intersection B is 9 by 36. Probability of B is 18 by 36. So this is 9 by 36 upon 18 by 36. It is equal to 1 by 2. So this is the required probability. Next question. A family has 2 children. What is the probability that both the children are boys given that at least one of them is boy? So we need to find the probability that both the children are boys if it is given at least one of them is a boy. So let us take, let A be the event both the children are boys and B be the event at least one of them is boy. So the sample space consists of both boys, first girl, second boy, second girl, and both girls. So this is the sample space. So if A is the event, both children are boys. So the only outcome favorable to A is both boys. So from this we have n of A equal to 1. Therefore probability of A equal to 1 by 4. And B be the event, at least one of them is a boy. So the outcomes favorable to B are both boys, first girl, second boy, and first boy, second girl. So n of B is equal to 3. Therefore probability of B is 3 by 4. Now A intersection B, it is equal to both boys. Therefore probability of A intersection B, it is equal to 1 by 4. Now we need to find probability of A given B. So it is equal to probability of A intersection B upon probability of B. So it is 1 by 4 upon 3 by 4. This is equal to 1 by 3. So the probability that both the children are boys given that at least one of them is a boy, it is equal to 1 by 3. Next question, one card is drawn from a well-shuffled pack of 52 cards. If E is the event, the card drawn is a king or a queen, and F is the event, the card drawn is a queen or an ace. Then find the probability of the conditional event E given F. So we need to find probability of E given F. So E is the event, the card drawn is a king or a queen. So n of E is equal to, there are 4 kings and 4 queens. So n of E is 8. So probability of E will be 8 by 52. And then F is the event, the card drawn is a queen or an ace. So n of F is equal to, there are 4 queens and 4 ace. So n of F is equal to 8. So probability of F is equal to 8 by 52. And then we have E intersection F. N of E intersection F. E is the event, the card drawn is king or a queen, and F is the event, the card drawn is queen or an ace. So queen is common. So there are 4 queens. N of E intersection F is equal to 4. Therefore, probability of E intersection F is equal to 4 by 52. We need to find probability of E given F. So it is probability of E intersection F upon probability of F. This is equal to intersection F is 4 by 52 and probability of F is 8 by 52. So this is equal to half. Next question. I roll 2 dice and get a sum more than 9. What is the probability that the number on the first die is even? So let us take, let A be the even, the number on the first die is even, and let B be the event, sum of numbers is more than 9. So here it is as probability that the number on the first die is even, given that sum of numbers is more than 9. So we need to find probability of A given B. This is equal to probability of A intersection B upon probability of B. So we need to find probability of B and probability of A intersection B. So first let us find B. B consists of the even sum of numbers is more than 9. So the various outcomes favorable to E are getting sum more than 9, 4, 6, 6, 4, then 5, 5, then 5, 6, 6, 5 and 6, 6. So we have n of B is equal to 6. Therefore probability of B is 6 by 36. Now A intersection B, we need to find only A intersection B and B. So we have A intersection B. Here A is the even, number on the first die is even, and B is the even, sum of numbers is more than 9. So A intersection will be all those outcomes where the number on the first die is even and the sum is more than 9. So it consists of 4, 6, 6, 4, 6, 5 and 6, 6. So A intersection B consists of these outcomes. So we have n of A intersection B equal to 4. Therefore probability of A intersection B equal to 4 by 36. Now probability of A given B, it is equal to probability of A intersection B upon probability of B. So this is equal to 2 by 3. Next question, in a certain school 20% of the students failed in English, 15% of the students failed in mathematics and 10% of the students failed in both English and mathematics. A student is selected at random. If he passed in English, what is the probability that he also passed in mathematics? So here it is given, if we take A be the event student passed in mathematics, and let B be the event the student passed in English. We need to find the probability that he also passed in mathematics given he passed in English. So we have taken A be the event student passed in mathematics. So probability of A, it is equal to, here 15% of the students failed in mathematics. It means 85% of the students passed in mathematics. So probability of A will be 1 minus 0.15, which is 0.85. Then probability of B, it is equal to, it is given 20% of the student failed in English. It means student passed in English will be 1 minus 20%, which is 0.2. This is 0.8. And then it is given 10% of the students failed in both English and mathematics. So probability of A complement intersection B complement, this is given as, it is 10%, which is 0.1. So A complement intersection B complement is nothing but it is A union B the whole complement. This is equal to 0.1. So we have 1 minus probability of A union B is equal to 0.1. So probability of A union B will be 1 minus 0.1, which is 0.9. Now we need to find probability of A given B. This is what we have to find. So to find this, we need probability of A intersection B and probability of B. Probability of B is here. Let us find probability of A intersection B. Using the addition theorem, probability of A union B will be P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. So this implies 0.9 is equal to 0.85 plus 0.8 minus probability of A intersection B. So we have probability of A intersection B. It is equal to 1.65 minus 0.9. So this is equal to 0.75. Now we can find probability of A given B. So it is equal to probability of A intersection B upon probability of B. So this is equal to 0.75 upon 0.8. This is 75 upon 80. So this is equal to 15 by 16. So probability that a student passed in mathematics given that he or she has passed in English is 15 by 16. Next question, 60% students read Hindi newspaper, 40% students read Tamil newspaper and 20% students read both Hindi and Tamil newspaper. Find the probability that a student selected at random reads Tamil newspaper given that he has already read Hindi newspaper. Then the second one, Hindi newspaper given that he has already read Tamil newspaper, neither Hindi nor Tamil newspaper. So let us take, let A be the event student reads Tamil newspaper and B be the event student reads Hindi newspaper. So for this we need to find probability of A given B, and then for this we need to find probability of B given A, and for this we need to find probability of A complement intersection B complement. So for all these we need probability of A intersection B. So if you have taken A is the event student reads Tamil newspaper, then probability of A is 0.4 and probability of B is 0.6. And probability of A intersection B is also given. It is 0.2. 20% of the students read both Hindi and Tamil newspaper. Now the first subdivision. Probability of A given B. It is equal to probability of A intersection B upon probability of B. So it is 0.2 upon 0.6. This is 1 by 3. The second subdivision is probability of B given A. So it is probability of A intersection B upon probability of A. So it is 0.2 upon 0.4. This is half. So the probability that the student reads Tamil newspaper given he has already read Hindi newspaper is 1 by 3. Then the probability that the student reads Hindi newspaper given that he has already read Tamil newspaper is 1 by 2. The next one, the student reads neither Hindi nor Tamil newspaper. It is nothing but probability of A complement intersection B complement, or it is equal to probability of A union B the whole complement. So this is 1 minus probability of A union B. Now let us find probability of A union B. Probability of A union B equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. So it is equal to 0.4 plus 0.6 minus 0.2. This is 0.8. Therefore, probability of A complement intersection B complement equal to 1 minus 0.8. This is 0.2. So the probability that a student reads neither Hindi nor Tamil newspaper is 0.2. I hope this video was useful for you. Thank you for watching.